Welcome to Lost in the Desert, episode 36. I am your co-host Kareem,
My name is Assam.
and this has been another interesting and terrible week. At least for me. I don't know about you. So
I mean, we're getting good weather except today. Now it's just barely getting hot in the valley. But for the past couple of days, we've been. But I mean, overall, dude, it's just been busy, bro.
yeah,
It's a weird fucking vibe right now. The energy's
It's
off.
not-
Everything like
I skipped two practices.
everywhere I go is just like everybody got a fucking attitude. So I just stay home. It's just whatever. It is what it is. We're
It
here.
is what it is, like you said, and then hopefully be done with this world. But
Yeah.
anyway, all right, just a quick congratulations. So, firstly, congratulations to our team.
Your team.
My team. Well, what you know what I mean. We won.
Your last game?
We won the last game
Oh, wow.
convincingly too. It wasn't like last minute. Like
I see. Okay.
I was like fucking amazing.
okay.
So shout out Phoenix Storm. Great job, guys.
Shout out to Phoenix Storm.
I was going through some shit that day, so I didn't play, and I didn't even play. I didn't even go to the practice, so that might be.
but you were at the game.
Yeah, of course I was
Yeah,
at the
show
game.
support. That's all that matters.
Yeah, I was at the game, dressed up and everything, and then some shit happened. I was like, I'm not gonna play. I'm cool. I was like, you know what? I'm cool for the day. So yeah, the game I was supposed to play in next on this Saturday got canceled. I guess the other team couldn't come down to play them, so it wasn't our team. I was subbing.
So season is officially over.
No, there's the last game is on the 13th. So
Okay.
the last game is on the 13th. And then that's it.
That's a quick season. I feel like it flew by.
January till April, and then
Yeah.
we've been playing technically since October.
That's what I'm saying. I thought you started in like somewhere end of last year.
Preseason is like October till December, and then there's like a
It
month
flew
break,
by very quick.
and then there's a month break, and then they pick it up again in
Are
January.
you gonna train off season?
Yeah, we have off-season training.
Yeah.
Coach is trying to put together like sevens team or sevens or tens team,
Okay.
so that should be interesting.
Yeah, keep you busy.
Yeah, keep
you
us
in shape.
busy in shape. Because last thing I need is for us to come back from the off season like lazy again, and then he has a newfound respect for cardio,
Yeah.
and he's been putting everybody through it
Just hell week every week.
every week. It's fucking hell.
I know, dude.
But yeah, so there's that. Congrats. I want to say thank you guys to everybody who responded. We got quite a few responses, some filthy, to the poll, to the questionnaire I put on my personal page. So, yeah. I know
We'll get to it. We'll get to
yeah,
it.
we'll get to it. But other than that, I watched a lot of shit this week. So between the last two episodes, I watched a lot of shit.
I finally saw Dune 2.
Yes, let's start with Dune 2 because
Okay, I'll say we started 2. Your review absolutely did not justice from last episode.
did not do it justice.
Nothing at all. Like I didn't even know why I even listened to you. First of all, Zendaya killed it. She did great.
She played
I'm not done. Batista bodied it. Austin did a hell of a job.
who?
Austin
Okay.
Butler. Austin Butler and Timothy's scenes of fighting was very fucking sick. Like it was very technical. Like it was really, really good. But
Okay.
the one that stole the whole movie was Javier.
Didn't I say Javier was my favorite
Javier
actor?
stole the.
He was my
I
favorite?
mean, the Glazer of the year. That boy is just glazing. Timothy just breathes. He goes, "It's prophecy." But overall, though, I think whoever because I believe it's a book, right?
Yeah, it's a book series.
Whoever did the book and they did the movie did their research because you can tell as well, like you said, it's very, I wouldn't say it's very Middle Eastern inspired, especially when they're using the word Mahdi, you know what I mean? Or the way they were praying.
Oh yeah, that
It's
was
very rarely started. It doesn't make mockery out of it. So I don't know people think like, oh, they're making mockery out of Islam or anything. You could just tell it's they're taking little bits of it and making it their own.
I think they're taking a lot, but
Yeah. And especially with the whole Mahdi thing. When I heard the word Mahdi, I was like, oh, shit. Like, they did their research. But the crazy part about it that I think is my favorite is when the mother finally, like, takes ownership. She's like, you know what? We start having to convincing people. And let's start with the poor ones. Let's give them faith. And that was just crazy.
when
When she became like the elderly lady.
the elder, yeah.
Oh, my God. That was crazy. That was insane.
When he took the juice and you just see the universe through his fucking brain,
Yep.
and
he
then
saw
you
his
see
sister.
and you see him switch up.
And you
like-
saw his sister, too.
And they've already been talking to her like the whole time.
Well,
like
the
the
thing's
mom's
that-
been talking to the sister before she took the
sister
juice.
started. Yeah, the thing is that the sister knew how he's gonna be, so she's like, stop denying it. So she already saw his future. I
Because the
feel
sister
like.
took the juice.
Yes,
Because she
before.
was pregnant. Because she
Yes.
was pregnant when she took the juice. The sister took the juice,
Yeah,
and now they both have.
and the elders were, and then the elder lady, she's like, we didn't know she was pregnant. Like,
It's
what
like,
what just
oh,
have you done? Yeah,
no.
yeah. That was a crazy fucking scene.
First of all, how did you not know she was pregnant? She got a little baby bump at that point. Like,
That is true. Actually, you know what?
like
That's a
how did
good
y'all
thing.
not know she was pregnant? But whatever.
But that was fucking sick too. The fact that he saw his sister, how she looks like, so he knows. And even at the end too, when she was asking her about when they asking him about like Zendaya, and he's like, one day she'll understand. I already seen it. Like he said that one day later on, she's gonna understand what he's
So
doing.
he was like, I'm not mad. Like
Yeah, that's
she
why he
he's
was
like,
like,
she can be mad right now,
Yep.
whatever.
One day she'll understand
Like
why.
she'll get in line.
Did you catch that part?
Yeah, I was like,
That's why.
she'll get
That's
in
why
line.
he walked up to her and he goes, "No matter what I do, I was gonna love you." And he goes back and he goes, ask for the other girl's hand. Just dude, fucking gangster, dude. That shit is so sick.
Of course, you like that shit.
I loved it. I loved it. I can't wait for number 3.
So basically, what you just said, the only parts you disagreed with me was Drax and Zendaya.
Yes.
Everything else I said last week.
Zendaya did a hell of a job.
Everything else I said last
Bodied.
episode, we agreed it.
She bodied it,
Yeah, I was just Javier. Javier's such a great actor,
dude. He's great,
Like,
and I feel like he's just playing himself.
no, he plays such different roles. Like, if you see him from, how do you go from No Country for Old Men to Pirates of the Caribbean,
Yeah,
and just bodies those two characters like amazingly.
dude. Pirates of the Caribbean. He's the best villain.
I don't
in
know. Has he won an Oscar? Because he deserves one.
that. I'm gonna say yes. I'm gonna take a guess that he did.
All right, Javier Bardem, Spanish actor.
Oscars. Just add Oscars to
Yeah,
that.
Javier Bardem. Oscar wins. He's won multiple.
How many?
2008 Best Supporting Actor, 2002 Best Actor,
Not
2011 Best Actor, 2001 Best Actor.
You know what? We apologize. We slept on you. We should know this information.
Oh no, he was nominated for
Nominated
all those,
or won?
He was nominated for all those years, and he won for No Country for Old Men.
Okay, which
So-
is valid. Valid.
Yeah, so he was
Valid
nominated for in 2001 for Before Night Falls. Haven't seen it.
Nope.
For Best Actor.
That's before my
Then
time.
he was Best Supporting Actor, No Country for Old Men, won. Which, by the way, he was like a main character in that movie. I don't understand why he's Best Supporting, but whatever.
Yeah. Give it to
Either
him.
way, a win is a win. And then Best Actor nominations 2011, 2022 for Being the Ricardas and Beautiful, spelled weird. Both nominated,
But
didn't win.
to think about it, as an actor, if you even get a nominated, it's still a win.
Yeah. He's got
Which
an
a lot of
Academy
people don't
Award.
get. The people don't get, but like, oh, he hasn't won an Oscar. But like, he's been nominated. That's a W
Because
from
you know
the
how many
beginning.
movies come out in a year?
Yes, that's W right there. You're getting recognized that you might be part of the best. That's it. If I put you in the
Yep.
category, you're done.
I said that once about the NBA Finals, and and the Super Bowl. People thought I was crazy. I'm like, the fact that you make it to the Finals and the Super Bowl, even if you don't win,
You're a good player, but you're not the greatest.
that already means you're like the best out of 30.
Yeah, which is still solid, but
Yeah.
you do get forgotten though.
I think the NBA Finals is the NBA, like the way, because it's best of 7. I think that really proves who's a good fucking team,
Because
you
you
can
have-
fumble
yes.
one, but you can be
back.
consistent and win, or you can come back. Like, there's so many ways you can come back and win it.
And anything is possible. I seen my Warriors lose 3-1.
Yeah, like we've seen what, the 72
I'm saying the
Warriors.
Warriors while I'm wearing a Lakers fucking jersey. That's the funniest
Bro,
shit.
Yeah. But no, it's a great. He's a great fucking actor. Back to
Yeah,
Javier, he's a
back to-
great
yeah.
fucking actor.
Amazing guy. Thank you for entertaining us.
Yeah.
What else did you watch this year?
So
Week.
I watched. Let's see. I watched a couple animes. What was it called? Zero Eden. That was fucking funny. It was
Okay.
only 14 episodes. It's on Netflix. You should go watch. No. Sorry, that's like maybe 3 episodes or something. Then the one I watched, Delicious Dungeon. That is a good fucking.
I think
Also
I
on
heard-
Netflix.
yeah.
It's a good fucking anime. I've never wanted to eat monsters more than my life. So the
No
basic
Diddy, though.
plot. Basic plot. There's the whole, like, a castle, but
Yeah.
castles are like basically cities. Like they've got levels and layers and ecosystems. Like, it's not just
Each castle.
each castle, and they're
Okay.
like underground, so it's like hella layers. There's just one castle, and anyway, this team is trying to get down to the bottom. There's some sort of treasure. You got to catch some demon king or whatever. But along the way, they meet this troll, and he's like lives there, and he's just been cooking shit, but he's like perfected cooking shit.
Yeah.
Like, and he makes shit look so juicy. Just like if you're an anime fan, you know anything they cook there looks delicious.
Yeah. Any food.
Like, so, and it's the whole thing. There's like, they go along, they're trying to save some dude's sister who got like swallowed by a dragon, and it's like 14 episodes, but it's really good 14 episodes.
That's not bad.
But there's like a whole plot. It doesn't just revolve around eating shit.
But it's only on Netflix.
I think so far I think it's a Netflix original. That's why.
Yeah. Okay.
But it's really fucking good.
But let's get into the documentary that you watched.
Yes. I was about to say, the star of everything I watched was Quiet on Set.
Crazy.
You didn't see it, did you?
I saw a couple of clips on TikTok, and I don't think I have the courage to watch all of it. Dude, I'd be disgusted.
You could get through episode 1. You could probably get through episode 2.
I can't.
Episode 3 is when shit gets fucking real.
Ugh, no.
So I'm just gonna break it down from like the beginning. So I know everybody's been talking about Dan Schneider, and I thought Dan Schneider was like the pedophile in this situation. He's just, I don't want to downplay it like saying he's just, but he's an extremely toxic boss, like to the extreme.
Well, he should just be
He's
in
a
jail.
toxic boss and a creep, but watching documentary, he never fondled anybody. He never, messed around with kids. He just did like weird shit, but he never put his hands on nobody.
Doesn't matter. That's still part of it.
Yeah,
though.
I know. But I'm saying like everybody on social media and stuff made it seem like he was like a pedophile and all that shit. He's a weirdo, but not gonna lie, he stood by the person who got molested. Wait, I don't watch Nickelodeon, so
That's crazy how like we're just kids. We didn't know anything about this, and this is happening behind the scenes.
bro,
Like everybody that was really just fucked it up. Like I hope your time comes because you're disgusting.
it wasn't just. So first, let's do the first 2 episodes. First 2
Okay.
episodes basically revolve around like a crazy toxic misogynistic work culture. Like Dan Schneider would like belittle and degrade people in like crazy ways, make them do like
Yeah.
constantly give him massages. The way shit he writes into like he'll just be calling bitches like, "Give me a massage on set now." And she's a writer. It's not some random person.
Yeah.
Be like, "Give me a massage right now." Like, "Oh, this bitch doesn't think I'm funny, bro. What the fuck out of here?" Like it's shit like that. It's crazy. He'd have the writers like put weird shit. Like the first episode, like five minutes in, Ariana's like basically jerking off a potato. He's like, "Oh, I want the juice." It's really gross. She's like chewing on he makes her chew on her own feet. Like it's obvious this man has a foot fetish, but it's a lot of inappropriate shit. Like in one of the episodes, there was like,
So yeah, he should be in jail.
yeah, but it's not. It's not like when you say like pedophile, I'm thinking like he doesn't seem like never put his hands on anybody. So according to this documentary, nobody's like Dan Schneider touched my
no.
kids or
Fuck
anything
it.
like that. He hasn't cussed out kids. He's cussed out like adults, and he's just like written weird shit. So to the kids, he's just put weird shit in the scripts, and to the adults, he's like cussed them out and like threatened to like for them to never
Fuck
work
him.
again. Still fuck
Yeah,
him.
see, I can't watch
Still
it.
fuck him, but I don't want people to think like he's something he's not. He's an asshole in a different way, if that makes sense.
No.
Yeah, Dan Schneider is an asshole in a
you're-
non-pedophile way.
You're a pedophile in that category overall because if you have those thoughts
I don't-
and those 100%.
Either way,
you
it
don't.
was
You
weird.
can't just have a young actor create that scene and think you're okay in some sort of way. You're
I
fucking
do not
fucked in
think
the
he's
head,
okay.
and I wish you the worst.
Yeah, I don't think he's
How do you
okay.
say how do you say his last name again?
Dan Schneider.
Dan Schneider. I fucking hope you get your day, you fat fuck.
Bro, I think he's heart disease will get him.
Oh,
You can see him get fatter and fatter throughout
Good.
the end of his career. But anyway, back to it. Episode 3, Drake Bell. This man, this man was getting molested.
damn, that sucks.
Like it's really sad.
Yeah.
Like it wasn't just like a one-time thing, it was a continuous shit.
That's
And there's a scene they ask him, like you might have seen it on TikTok because people saying they've seen it on TikTok, where they ask him like, so the producer lady or whoever's asking him questions, she's like, so do you like want to talk about like the type of stuff that happened? Like you don't have to. And he just takes a deep breath and sits there like, imagine the worst shit you could do to somebody. And I was like,
that
and he was
sucks.
like, anything that comes through your imagination, that'll cover it. And nobody notices anything. Like the dude like basically turned his mother against the dad, and the dad, I've never seen a father love his son so much, because when they tell you when the dad found out about it, he went to court and everything, and it was like all sealed because he's a minor. They don't tell you, they just refer to them as John Doe. And he was like, I went in, and on my side, there was me, my dad, and a few people, nothing crazy. He said he looked to his side, full Hollywood people, just full in support of him.
Yep, and writing letters to the judge.
Yeah,
stuff,
and then the people they tell you through the letters, I was like, holy shit,
Yeah.
because they had the courts like unsealed letters of support, and when you see them, bro, big names.
Yeah.
Big
So it made it seem like
names.
the kid was just saying nonsense. Type of
Well,
thing.
no, it's just the letters. So letters of support are written to the judge when sentencing comes out, just to give you to try to convince the judge to give him like a lenient sentencing. Because I think he got like 16 years or something like that, or like
Oh
6
my
years.
God.
It's like 6 years or something. It was some pathetic amount.
Yeah.
It was like a pathetic amount of you know,
What kind of fucking judge will do some shit like that? Starts.
again, I was just like, I don't know what the law is at the time, but there's such a pathetic amount when you hear it. You're gonna be like, ugh, like disgusting. And
Oh, that's tough.
that
See,
tells you, first of all, they're like, this shit happens like so fucking often. I'm not surprised that's why didn't really work in Hollywood after that, because
yeah.
but the dad, when he found out, so when Drake Bell's dad found out, he called, like Drake called him, he was like, hey, so I just want you to know, like, a homeboy got caught. I can't remember the dude's
Yeah.
name. Don't really want to at this point, but it's like homeboy got caught. They found him, and he was like, "I fucking knew it." Because there's an episode they're like telling the dad's like, "I don't have a weird feeling about this guy. I don't trust him. Like he's creepy, all that shit." And then he got like removed on set for like some shit. And then the dad's like, "I knew it. I knew this was gonna happen to somebody." And the dad says, "I'm so glad it didn't happen to you," because he didn't know his son was the victim.
Ah,
Could you imagine? Is it like the son's on the other round is like,
that's me.
if
Like,
only I could tell.
oh, dude, that's tough.
It was heartbreaking.
Dude,
it was a terrible fucking.
And that should just make sense as well when we see a lot of like childhood actors go like they label them crazy when they get older, but
Yeah.
the trauma that they have to fucking deal with. And also like they have to sit there and everybody's telling them, "Oh my god, we loved you on this show," and they realize that they're
He's
this
like,
is
I
like
hated being here.
no, this is like the worst memory they have.
Yeah.
And it just dude, it's fucking those people are just
Yeah,
going to
that
hell.
one scene when the dad is like talking to his kid on the like, "Oh, I'm so glad it didn't happen to you. I'm so glad you're not the one." And he didn't. He's like, "Oh." When I saw that, I was like,
Oh, that sucks, man.
I was watching it and playing like
Prayer-
Pokemon on my
prayers to him,
phone,
yeah.
and I heard that, and I was like, I was
Prayers
like,
to
what
him.
the fuck?
That just sucks, man.
Like,
I wish the worst on these fucking people are
yeah,
touching these
I don't
kids.
know what the fuck.
That's why
he worked again after he left. He worked again. They hired him on Sweet Life of Zach and Cody.
Oh my, how?
Disney hired him on. He went from Nickelodeon to Disney. They hired him on Sweet Life and Zach and Cody.
What the fuck?
So there's a law, like if you're not allowed, like when they tell you like,
I
oh,
put money that he was a Zionist.
there's like a loophole in the law that says like, oh, people like convicted pedophiles, whatever, they can't be around kids or whatever.
Yeah.
But in California, I think it's unless there's a place, it's a place where parent supervision is mandatory, and on set parent supervision is mandatory. So he could work again on set because parent supervision is mandatory. He can be around kids.
The only
And I'm like, Disney, come on, bro.
when you mentioned that, I did say here that there's some kids where the parents knew it was happening, but they don't want to lose the paycheck.
That's fucked. I don't think
It wasn't like
quite
fully
on set. It wasn't quite on set because
then
none of the parents knew.
but they're talking
anybody
about
was
like
getting
child
molested.
actors where the parents knew they're being uncomfortable and they're doing weird shit. Not physically where it comes to physical, but they can see around the set how
Oh
they're
yeah,
treating
that's
him.
quite. Yeah, that was like
And-
episode 1 and 2.
And they were saying like the parents wasn't saying anything, so they thought, oh, we can get away with this, is because they don't want to lose the paycheck.
They made this black kid drug sell cookies. They made this black kid like the youngest rapper in the world called Young Fetus. He was wearing like I made them wear like a skin body suit, and he's
What
like
the
spinning like
fuck?
a fetus. And then what did he say? I think one of the lines, somebody from
How sick you
makeup
gotta
said,
be.
somebody from makeup was like, the color of the skin needs to be charcoal, like talking about the bodysuit, and the kid cried. And I was like,
What the fuck?
it was all fucked up.
All the weird one that I saw, because I know you said that Dan Strider has like a fucking what a weirdo, what a fucking weirdo.
He is a fucking weirdo.
He has the fetish, whatever. He made in the show iCarly in the bathtub,
Oh yeah,
and she's putting her toe in and toe out, and I was like, what the fuck?
Bro, there's an episode.
How the fuck did they get away with this?
In one of the last episodes talking about, I think iCarly or one of them shows, the girls are trying, they have to get this like candy or whatever out of like, they have to bite the piece off and get
Okay.
the candy. She couldn't bite the piece off, so they put a hole in it, and then she squeezed it. It like shot on her face, and then one of the people recording was like, "That's a cum shot." And one of the parents and like the girls, they were like, "I was never more disgusted in my life."
What the fuck?
Yeah,
Yeah,
like,
dude,
no, thank you.
dude, you know what? Sometimes like,
Hey,
what the fuck?
And you know how like
That's
how
so
they
disgusting.
It is. It is. Another crazy part is how Drake like gathered the courage to find out. So he was dating this chick, and he like I guess him and what the fuck is the pedophile's name?
Don't give him that fucking honor.
Fair enough. Whatever. The
Fuck
guy who
him.
was molesting Drake said Drake Bell
Yeah.
said what did he say? They had plans at some point, I think, at that night, but he had like ditched it to go hang out with his girlfriend. So he's at the girlfriend's house, and he says, I'm so comfortable at her house because everything seemed normal. I didn't have to worry about seeing him there or any other shit. So he loved to hang out at her house.
Yeah.
The mom, I guess, picked up on the fact that he doesn't want to go anywhere but just chill. He doesn't want to go back to his house. He doesn't want to go to anybody's house. And then after a while, like The guy called the girlfriend's house talking about, where are you? We had plans. Now, this is a grown man in his, like, I think mid to late 30s, some shit like that, calling this 15, 16-year-old talking about, we had plans. Where the fuck are you? And he, like, got angry. And Drake was, like, on the phone, like, yeah, I didn't do it. Yeah, just forgot. Whatever. We'll hang out another day. And then hung up. And then the guy called back, like, angry. And the mom's girlfriend was like, this is not fucking normal. Said something is wrong here. So she pulled him aside and was
Yeah.
like, sweetheart, something's going on.
Yeah.
This is not normal.
Ugh.
Like, you can, and they did that. He finally, like, he broke down, told her. They went to the police. She called the mom, and then they decided to go to the police, and they did the thing.
What a fucking.
But I'm
weirdo.
like, the mom's girlfriend, even the mom didn't pick up on it, because I just feel
Oh,
like,
it's because she's like, my son is famous. My
yeah,
son
my
is
son
famous.
is saying she's probably, like, in a world of their own.
And she's living through him.
Yeah, and at that time, like, the guy had, the creep had turned, like, the mom against the dad.
Because the dad would have caught it.
Well,
like
he said
this.
that. Well, he said because the dad didn't want him to hang out with him, obviously.
Yeah.
But he said, like, he made her think that there's, like, financial misconduct and all that. And they ran through all the papers, and there wasn't any financial. Like, the dad was handling he wasn't taking funds from his boy. Like, he was
Yeah.
handling everything right. And the dad was like, I don't want to lose. The only reason he gave up, like, willingly, like, the manager control and all that shit, he's like, I don't want my son to hate me. My son is not comfortable, like, with the business relationship. I love my son so much. I just want a good
So who
relationship
took over
with him.
after?
So the mom took over. So the mom is like, they were getting divorced anyway, and the mom just seemed like a dumb bitch. But, the dad willingly was like, I want to save the relationship between me and my son. So I'm just gonna, like,
Yeah.
yo, you want your mom to take care of shit? Cool. I'm not gonna fight you on it. Do you? So yeah, it was a whole thing. Like, this guy was strategic in how he got Drake alone and isolated him, and it just proves, like, it's about control. Like, he proved he had control over this boy.
Oh my.
And I guess, like, for some weird reason, like, what mom lets her son sleep over? I don't care how famous you are, like, go, because he's like an acting coach and shit or
Yeah.
whatever. And he's like, I woke up one day and he was just molesting me
Oh,
and
that's
shit. And I'm like,
disgusting, bro.
oh,
That's
hell
disgusting.
no.
I can't watch that shit.
I said,
Fuck no.
oh, hell to the fucking no.
What a fucking weirdo. And he's still, like, active? Like, is he still in jail, or is he?
He's been out of jail. He's
Okay.
been out of jail. Like, when he got out of jail, he was working on Sweet Life and Zack and Cody. So that was like mid to early 2000s.
Oh, so he's just free.
Yeah. Like, he worked for
Bro,
Disney. I
how
don't know
the
if he's
fuck
still
are they
working
getting away with
again.
the shit?
I don't know if he's still working again currently.
No, why the
but
fuck is he still breathing?
He worked for a while afterwards. That was the problem.
God forbid, dude. What the fuck,
Yeah.
bro?
And
That's
it's
so
like all these
disgusting.
big name actors. Like, guys, if you haven't seen it, go on HBO. It's like 5 episodes.
Or if you know what that guy fucking lives, take care of him.
Well, first of all, why didn't I know we hear
Click,
about
click.
jail people, like pedophiles getting, like, fucked up in jail? Why is he still alive?
That's what I'm saying.
He must have gone to one of those rich people jails.
This.
Do you remember in Wolf of Wall Street when they
Yeah.
took him to jail and he's out there playing
Those are
tennis?
real. Those are 100% real. Everybody thinks that was like a fake thing. There is a rich jail where it's literally like a fucking
Rich
a
folk
vacation.
go to,
It's a vacation with private chefs and all this shit. Like, it's disgusting.
yeah. So that
That's
was.
tough.
I
I don't know how you watch that, dude. I can't.
Oh, I started watching after episode 2. I had to have something. I pulled out the emulator and I
knew
had
it's
to split
also-
my attention because I couldn't focus on it completely because it was terrible.
I knew it was also like much, which was also sad when they interviewed Keenan from Saturday Night Live.
I don't know. I don't remember that.
They interviewed him about their documentaries. Like,
But it wasn't in the documentary.
he wasn't in a
Yeah,
documentary,
he
but they
wasn't.
interviewed him about him, and he said he was like crying. He's like, how fucking could you like to do this? Like, ruining a whole childhood.
It went on for a while.
You know what's also like too what's crazy? That somebody put out a meme is that the fucking Nickelodeon logo was a fucking foot.
Was it?
Yeah, it was a splash of foot. And I was like, what the fuck? How, dude? Like, our childhood is fucked up.
Dude, first of all, thank God I didn't have Nickelodeon growing up.
I had
didn't-
Nickelodeon.
I didn't get it till much later. I was a Disney Cartoon Network baby. But
But if that was Nickelodeon, imagine Disney.
yeah, Disney
Because
Disney
they-
wasn't too bad.
no, because
I don't know
Disney
if Disney
covers.
wasn't too bad.
Disney covers. Disney know how to hide a lot of shit.
I don't know. Raven Simone, she didn't have any issues. I think the Zack and Cody twins, one of them is like fucked up. The other one is like pretty normal and vanilla. The other one's pretty fucked up.
So I'm telling you, like, what the fuck, dude?
yeah, it's all child acting is all fucked up. And then because we heard about Frankie Muniz come out and like have his interview, and they asked him about what it's like being a child actor
Yeah.
because one of the actors in there, one of the actors on Nickelodeon who was in that sort of culture, was in Malcolm in the Middle,
Yeah.
and he played Dabney, one of like the Krellboy nerds,
Yeah.
and I was like, Jesus Christ, they did that to fucking Dabney, like damn.
Ugh.
Like they didn't molest him, but the culture was creepy
Yeah,
and
like,
toxic. Like it
and
was all fucked up.
fucking 100% racist.
Yeah,
Yeah.
definitely. But They asked Frankie Muniz about it, and he said, "Well, thankfully that didn't happen to us on our side. Like we
Yeah.
had a good working environment and all that shit. But I would never let my daughter because
Yeah, I
he
did see that. I
knows
see
he
that.
knows that shit that goes down.
Yeah. He's like, I will
Like
never let my kid in there. What
it's
the crazy
like
part too about Frankie Muniz, this is like a side thing. Um,
he's a race car
he
driver.
has no memory of him of the show.
Yeah,
Like he said when he watches the
because he had
episodes,
some brain damage issue.
yeah, like he has zero memory of him acting. Like he just whatever. But
sounds like trauma. Not gonna lie.
yeah, and I was just like, that's crazy how many episodes, but
It's
nothing
like 7
beats.
seasons.
Yeah, but nothing beats the movies that he made.
Really, I like Malcolm in the Middle. I think was
Malcolm Middle was great, but
Malcolm-
the
what
best
other
Frankie
movie?
Muniz the Spy Kid one.
What wasn't for me.
Not Spy Kids movie, but he was like a spy agent. I forgot what's it called,
I,
but it was elite. It was elite.
yeah, it's just it wasn't. I don't
Yeah,
know.
dude. Now, dude, it's just child. I'm looking at it now, like that's so fucked up. Especially what he did. And then what's crazy is like when they grow older and then they really going through a lot of it. They just label them crazy and they be like, oh, they're into drugs. They don't realize what the fucking
Agent Cody Banks.
AJ Coded Banks. That's fire. But side
Right.
note, going back to it, is that it's fucked up too. Is like when they're trying to heal from all the trauma that they had to deal with, and they label them crazy, but they never realize what the fucking root of all evil. They be like, "Oh, it's just Hollywood. They're partying. They got addicted to drugs." It's like, no, the fucking people that run Hollywood are fucking pedophiles, and they're getting exposed left and right.
Oh, it's
That's
weird.
why Diddy got caught. He's part of the Hollywood thing.
Did he? So there's a double-sided coin.
It's still
which-
fuck you, Diddy too.
it is
Anyways,
still
go
fuck
for
you,
it.
Diddy. Well, Diddy was whack anyway, but whatever.
Take that. Take that.
He was just like the hype man in people's music videos.
Fuck him.
Like,
Anyways,
but
what
anyway,
you're saying.
I was gonna say there's a double-sided coin with all of this. Like, yeah, everybody's being exposed, but I don't feel that they're being exposed for genuine reasons. I think networks are just using this, especially rival networks like HBO, Netflix, all of them. They're using it to like shit on the major networks.
As they should,
True, but like,
bro. Let them fucking
I'm
expose
not,
them.
I'm not against the exposing, but I'm like, let's not sit here and act like I don't know what the culture is like at fucking Netflix.
Bro, but if you think
They
about
said,
it,
remember they said when they had the whole writer strike, they said the writing culture at Netflix was terrible.
yeah, but it's
I know this is HBO, but still.
but the thing is like if you think about it, it's not fucking touching little kids, bro.
I know. But I'm just saying, like, none of these
Having
networks are.
paying them jack shit.
That's all
I- I know what you're saying.
I'm not
I know,
disagreeing
I
with
know
you.
you
I'm
does
not
here.
disagreeing with you.
I know, okay.
I get what you're trying to say, but I'm like,
You're just trying to say don't act like you're the saint.
yeah, don't act like you're the
Okay,
Saints.
that's fair,
Thank
that's
you.
fair, that's
don't act
fair.
you're the Saints because you've also done some trashy things, and we still don't. You haven't been around long enough
to
for
be
us
fair-
to unpack the
But
bullshit.
to be fair, nobody's a saint, and it's a fuck when it
That's
comes
true.
to business.
Yeah, it's a fuck you forever.
If you owned HBO and I own Netflix, I'm gonna find every fucking dirty thing on you, and if
Yo,
I couldn't find it, I'll make it a big deal.
We watched Mad Men,
But it's
bro.
easier when Nickelodeon, when you have pedophiles and shit. Imagine MTV, bro. Imagine all these fucking networks that they're all getting fucking exposed.
MTV's been pretty trash anyway.
Yeah, it's true.
But-
I didn't even know why I said MTV, but fuck them too.
Yeah, it's just it's fucking ridiculous.
It's disgusting.
But I'm glad, you know what? Expose them. Who cares?
Let them.
The Diddy memes have been hilarious.
The Diddy memes have been fucking ridiculous. But we're going back to Diddy talk. Which one is your favorite Diddy meme?
Somebody put somebody photoshopped. It was such a bad Photoshop job, but they put like LeBron in front of Diddy, and they're like, "Ain't no party but a Diddy party."
Party,
and it's
yeah,
like-
that was your king. Remember, I sent you
I
that
was
video.
like, that's fucking disgusting.
Mine is the recent one that's trending right now. He's giving a hug to Justin Bieber, but he's tapping him around his chest, and there's like, did he check it for a wire? It's like- but apparently, too.
Oh, sorry. Wait. There's one. So you know the one on when he was on that talk show, and the gay dude is like staring at
Yeah,
him like
yeah.
that. There's one of that, like when the feds pull up, and the gay dude's like this, and Diddy's like,
Yeah, he knew. He knew.
he knew. It
He
is
knew
what
there
it-
was a mule in his fucking in his crew.
Yeah,
and
I don't
his
think he
time
knew
was
long
coming.
enough because they found shit on his crew. His crew is just like carrying hella drugs and fucked up shit.
Maybe they were leaving that just to distract them from the other fucking.
But
bigger
you
things.
told me last week or last time we were recording, you had said some shit where no, it wasn't you, it was somebody else. But they were literally like, the feds don't pull up on you until they actually have a solid case.
Yeah, no, that's just
Like,
because
Regular cops might, but the feds, they got like a 90-something% closing
a lot
rate on
of
cases.
a lot of
They don't
ex
fuck up.
agents, a lot of ex agents who have podcasts and stuff. They all came out and they're like, they don't do this just for a regular because you're a celebrity. It's like they have major things, and that's what they after him.
They have
But-
to build a
but there's
solid
ano-
case before they come up.
But the thing is, the other crazy story. There's another guy goes by, like, I think it's like name whack 100 whatever. He said that they followed his private jet, and when it landed and they went on it, nobody was on it. So it was like a
Decoy?
decoy. But the thing is, like, they're saying that he's chilling in Miami. And
Yeah,
I'm
but
like,
they were like the private jet went and came back to the U.S. Like
Yeah.
I think that was cap. People like trying to make it seem like Diddy's running away. Like, bro, they're like the jet was just bouncing around, like he was going places, he
Nah,
was
but-
chilling. Like they could have.
but you know who's having a field day with this? 50. 50 Cent.
50.
I love it.
Oh wait, what is that? What was his name? Didn't they arrest his sons?
Yes, the two of his kids got arrested.
That's fucked up, bro.
Well,
You're
they were
not
in
a
the
good-
house.
You're not
No,
a good
no.
dad.
But the thing is, like, they're at the house, so everybody gets handcuffed. Whoever's at the house will
No,
get
I think they
handcuffed.
were actually arrested.
Oh,
Like
because
they were actually they pulled up on them.
But the thing is, like,
Why are you involving your kids in this?
exactly. And two, like, why would you even vouch for your dad if he's being a fucking weirdo? Like, you should know if your dad is a fucking weirdo.
No, bro. We in our culture we do that shit. I've seen people vouch
Nah,
for
fuck
scumbags.
no, fuck no,
They're like, we'll punish him ourselves.
nah, you'd be dead.
Nah. But that's for fuck's sake, bro. I will never get past
What a
episode
disgusting
3.
fucking world, bro.
Episode 3 is on like Quiet on Set is pretty fucked up.
Dude, what a fucking.
Like, I'm so sorry you have to go through that.
What-
you know,
and
Drake.
to be honest, with you, we're gonna see more documentaries come out like that, and it's gonna be fucking sad because that's our childhood. Like genuinely, like I used to come home, and when we had to only watch TV, either you switch out from Disney or Nickelodeon to Disney, and the fact that we know these people were kids entertaining and then getting this much fucking just the worst, and it just sucks. It absolutely fucking sucks because now I can't watch those shows. I'm not saying that that's a bad thing, like, but it's just like I just feel bad for them.
First of all, iCarly was not that good. iCarly.
No, it was
and
it was like
all them shit.
no.
I couldn't get into
Stop
it.
it, stop
A
it,
lot
it
of the
was fine.
shows that were on that, like they were talking about Nickelodeon, like it was.
Oh, let's
like,
talk about happy topics. Top.
You're just gonna
Nickelodeon
cut me
shows.
off? I was
Yeah.
gonna say they're talking about Nickelodeon like it was hot shit, but like Nickelodeon, I knew
Nickelodeon
it
was hot
for-
shit.
I knew it for. They were talking about like the live shows, like they were hot shit. I knew Nickelodeon for all the animated shit, all the animated shit for me.
Yeah,
like,
but
the
Nickelodeon was
Fairly
fine with
Odd
us.
Parents. Was it Danny
SpongeBob.
Phantom? Wasn't there? SpongeBob, Danny Phantom was one of them, right?
No, I don't
Danny
believe
Phantom
so.
wasn't Nickelodeon.
Maybe I don't know. I didn't watch that one.
Danny Phantom.
So top 3 Nickelodeon, go.
I don't have a top 3 because I don't think I've seen all of them.
Okay, Ned Declassified.
Who?
For me, Ned Declassified.
Okay.
I'll do iCarly.
Yeah, Danny Phantom, Nickelodeon.
I'll do iCarly,
Carly.
and then I'll do it's a little fugazi. Zoe 101.
Really?
Disney. I don't know. I just watch all the time. Actually, no. Take Zoe out. I would do Fairy Godparents.
Nickelodeon.
Disney, Sweet Life of Zack and Cody, Even Stevens, which is fucking legendary, and then I would do I'll do That's So Raven.
Bro,
What?
I'm looking at all these. There are some of these I didn't know were
Nickelodeon.
Nickelodeon. Like I didn't know Jimmy Neutron.
Yeah, Jimmy Neutron.
Right, Jimmy Neutron. For me, it'd have to be Fairly Odd Parents, then probably SpongeBob, and then I'm looking through these. It might be Jimmy Neutron.
SpongeBob makes more sense when you're older.
Yeah, and I never got into Danny Phantom.
Yeah.
But yeah. Oh
Nah,
shit, the
it's
Wild
sad.
Thornberries. Damn,
It's sad though, to be honest with you, bro. What the fuck, bro? What the fuck is going on with this world?
it's crazy.
You know what's crazy too? Like, if you noticed, I know this is gonna be like a weird thing to say. No, kind of. Oh, fuck it, I'm gonna say it.
Let's say it.
The fact like when we grow up, Disney wise, when you're watching Disney or Nickelodeon, you never see our own, right? You never see an Arab, you never see a Somali or Sudani guy or whatever, and you'd be like, why?
They're
Why?
not looking for Hollywood.
No, but that's saying, but you're like, SubhanAllah, bro, how Allah was protecting everybody from that.
Is he? Or
It's-
is it just a culture like
No.
they're very private? Like they
No,
don't be doing
because
this shit?
now they can't do shit like this. This shit can't get past nobody.
I think
And
it's
now you see us being represented. But imagine like those foreigners that, God forbid, we had actors and they were have to go through that, bro. Because you got to understand, it wasn't just, Drake and Josh show, whatever. It had to be every fucking set. There was some fucking nasty thing going on.
I don't think it's in our cult. Like we have a very private culture anyway of like not
Yeah,
being
but, like-
out there. Like the fact that we said we're gonna make a podcast, like people looked at us like, why?
Yeah, I know, but I'm just talking about at that time.
Yeah, I guess at that time.
At that time, like he was just like, you're not gonna go in
you
that
don't have
path.
reception in the desert. What the fuck are you talking
You're
about?
not. You're not gonna go in that path because God, this is a disgusting fucking entertainment industry.
The 90s, the Middle East was in turmoil, bro. The 90s and early 2000s, the Middle East had bigger problems than trying to get on TV.
No, but
You know what I mean? Like,
yeah, but you're talking about like
we was
kids
protected
wise.
from pedophiles.
Yes, we were.
But
SubhanAllah, alhamdulillah.
they threw Bush at us, so you know.
Nah,
What do you want?
I'll take Bush.
You take Bush over a pedophile?
Well, fuck a pedophile.
I feel like it's
I
there's,
didn't
there's
know
no
why we
there's
even-
no
Let's not even answer
comparison.
that. Let's
Like
not even answer that.
you know, we're just
I'd rather be
comparing,
dead
it's
than
fucked
some
up.
fucking weirdo trying to fuck as a child trying to touch me. He'd be like, "Oh, you're gonna be famous. Fuck famous."
No, he was already famous. That's the crazy part.
Ugh,
That's the fucking crazy part. He was already fucking famous.
what a fucking weird. Dude, I think we should just honestly like, if Russia wants to attack, nuke Hollywood,
Nuke LA.
nuke LA,
They record everywhere. Like,
and Old Town Scottsdale while they're at it too.
it's just trash. Old Town Scottsdale is just so trash.
It is.
Bro, I hate working Uber. When I drive Uber, I hate.
I
being there.
fucking
They're
hate Old
so
Town Scottsdale.
annoying. First of all, all the dudes just come in with like hella unnecessary cologne. My allergies.
Copy and
get-
paste. If you notice, they're all just the same. Copy and paste. Copy
Yeah,
and
yeah,
paste.
copy and paste. Copy and
Copy and
paste. It's just hella cologne and fucking Cesar haircuts. That's literally it.
Rental car outside.
Rental. Yeah, sure. I'm gonna pick you up in my fucking Optima, bro. That's your
Like,
flashy entrance.
It's insane.
But no, that was pretty much it. I don't
That's
talk
tough.
about.
I don't know how you watch that. That's tough.
I don't want to talk about that shit no more.
Me too.
Let's get that out the way. Anime. I actually restarted. I watched Yu Yu Hakusho for the first time.
Yeah.
That was pretty good. I'm only like maybe 14 episodes in. It's a pretty fucking good anime. It's a little weird, but have you ever seen it?
No, but I was actually going to ask you a sports question, but you go ahead and finish up.
I was just saying, like, if you haven't seen it, one of the new school, it's another good entry to anime.
Mm-hmm.
But go ahead, sports question. Make
Sports
me
question.
depressed. You're gonna ask me something.
Did the Phoenix Suns sign Isaiah Thomas after the 10 days or no?
I can't remember.
Can you fact check that for
I
me?
think
Because honestly, dude, I wish Isaiah Thomas the best.
Isaiah Thomas.
Phoenix
news.
Suns.
Did they? It's a 10-day deal 3 days ago. One trades could sign. No, they haven't signed him yet.
Fuck. I feel bad.
I don't know if they can.
Yes, they can. They give you a 10-day for a reason, and they can
No,
keep
but
you for a
10-day.
year.
But I don't know if they can sign him again. Like maybe there's a deadline. I don't know.
After the 10-day, either they keep you for a year or they just let you go.
The Suns after.
Damn, I
maybe
I really wanted that jersey.
his 10-day isn't over.
It's 10 days, 10 business days, or 10 games?
Isaiah Thomas agreed to from Bleacher Report, to second 10-day NBA contract. He has appeared in 2 games. So they signed him again after the 10-day contract. They have to give him another 10-day contract.
Oh, okay. So he's still live. Maybe
Yeah,
to
but
the
he's
end
only
of the
played in 2
season.
games.
Maybe to the end of the season.
Has appeared in 2 games.
Because the playoffs is around the corner. Letting y'all know.
Playoffs is around the corner.
When we get to the playoffs, we're gonna be watching every game.
My Lakers again they've played some good games.
Yeah.
But my Lakers again in 9th.
It's funny that I'm the one that's wearing a Lakers jersey. If everybody's wondering what jersey I'm wearing the second best player to wear a Lakers jersey behind Kobe, and that is Steve Nash. Lakers fans are fuming right now.
Let's see where they are in the standings. So
They're ninth.
they're 9th, I know, but the gap.
You see that?
What?
Knowledge.
I've known they were 9th. Bro. I'm
Knowledge.
just trying to see
You
the
have to
gap.
Google it. I'm right here. Knowledge.
I'm Googling this. I want to see the gap between 6th and 10th, right? So there's one game between the Kings, who are in 8th, and then the Suns, who are in 6th. There is a 1-game win and 2 loss. So the Suns have played 2 less games than the Lakers,
yeah.
and the Lakers are only behind them. So if the Lakers pick it up in the last couple games, they have a kind of chance to move up to at least like 7th. They
Yeah.
could move up to 8th pretty easily.
But this year we're gonna have a
But
new
they
team.
could move up to, if they have like a nice run, they could actually move up to 6th.
Yeah, but this year is gonna be a new champion. It's not gonna be anybody that has won in the past 5 years.
That's gonna be the Nuggets.
No, it's not gonna be the Nuggets. I'm telling you, they're not gonna. Nuggets are not gonna come back and win this again.
You think it's gonna be the Timberwolves?
Yep, I can see it as a different team. I don't see the Nuggets doing it all over again.
Because the Timberwolves and the Nuggets are like tied right now, and then T-Wolves are number 1, but they're tied, so it doesn't matter. And then Thunder is 2nd with only 1 game down.
I would love to see Thunder because it's a new team. It's a young. They get that experience, and I knew like dynasty type of vibe.
Who's your
but-
MVP prediction? They're gonna give it to
MVP?
Luka.
100%.
Luka's the scoring leader at like 34 points.
Now, if
whatever.
Luka and Kyrie pulls this off,
They're not going to.
My God.
They're not going to.
I'll-
I want them to, but they're not going
I
to.
probably would cry. I'm not gonna lie to you. Just for my boy Kyrie, for my Muslim brother, you know what I'm saying? But I probably would cry.
You will let any nigga slide. As soon as they convert, it don't matter what the
Dude,
fuck they
that's
do.
it. That's it. You are brother for life.
I remember what I wanted to ask you.
Go for it.
So I heard a joke about John Jones, the fighter.
Okay.
John-
Respectfully, so he doesn't beat my ass.
John Jones. Apparently, John Jones has a dark side.
He's always had a dark side.
I didn't know this.
You're talking about the youngest fighter, lightweight, heavyweight champion of the UFC. Bro, this guy was on cocaine.
Wait, I want to.
Was on that white powder
controversy
with the
There you
snow
go.
bunnies.
Jesus.
Youngest light heavyweight champion in the UFC. Think about that for a second.
Jesus,
Like,
he's a scumbag. I'm looking at his controversies. He's a fucking scumbag.
name me one. I'll either say yes or no.
Domestic violence arrest. Multiple.
It's a yes.
A bunch of legal troubles. Hit and run conviction.
Yes.
Daniel Cormier altercation.
Yes.
Briefly scuffled on stage. Whatever.
Yes. That was the first time when they did the
eye
face-to-face.
pokes thing.
That's debatable because the thing is with the gloves, that's not really his style, but it's debatable. I get it.
Debatable.
Sometimes when he has his hands up, because he does this, he has his hands up. Sometimes when
Ooh.
they cut closer, it's eye poke.
DUI.
Yep.
Pleaded guilty to that.
In Albuquerque.
Yeah. This one is in New York, and then the battery was in Albuquerque. So he whooped some
Yeah.
motherfucker's ass in Albuquerque.
Well, he lives in Albuquerque,
the
but the
DUI
thing
is in New York, though.
but the thing is like, bro, you gotta think about it, bro. Being a pro fighter is a fucking, you have to fight demons in your head, and imagine you're 23 years old, right? Now go back to your 23-year-old self.
I was not whooping nobody's.
Okay,
no
you're not
go
just
for it.
whipping. You're the baddest man on the planet, and everybody knows it.
Isn't he
All of a
still?
sudden, you're making millions of dollars. You're the first UFC athlete to be sponsored by Nike. Okay, he was sponsored by Nike,
Jesus.
which is unheard of,
Now I'm looking at his record. It's pretty
right?
impressive.
And he only has one. It is not even a loss.
One loss by disqualification.
By disqualification.
Was it a failed drug test or something?
No, it was he was throwing elbows. He was in guard. It's hard to explain it on the mic, but
It don't matter.
he was throwing elbows, and then the ref stopped. He's like, it was illegal. The fighter that he fought, I believe his name was Matt. He was a deaf fighter as well. So it was
Deaf?
yeah, he was deaf. Yeah, he was actually. His story is really fucking great. He has a movie about it. His story is very inspiring. He started at wrestling and he became a UFC fighter, which is amazing. But that was the fighter that he got lost to, but it was disqualification. Technically, everybody knows in that MMA world, John Jones is still undefeated and nobody has ever. The only person that got close to beating him and is still debatable was their first fight, and it was Gustafsson. And I watched that fight live, and I personally thought Gustafsson won. And I even met Gustafsson in Vegas. Super chill guy.
Okay.
But that second fight, John Jones whooped him bad. So it kind of sucks, though. You know what I mean? But that's the only fighter that got close to him.
I still don't. All that is impressive for your career. That's not.
Man, it's fighting demons, bro. What do you expect?
The domestic. He's still a piece of shit. I'm sorry.
Name me a fighter.
I saw him. I'm sorry. You know.
I'm not justifying it.
I know, but I'm like, I don't give a shit if you fighting demons, bro. You put your hands on your missus multiple times. No, that's
Yeah.
a fuck you forever.
It's
a fuck you forever.
I'm not justifying it again, but I'm saying name me one fighter that has besides Habib.
Well, I don't know because I'm not watching fighters. Give me like NFL players. They're all over the place.
That's what I'm saying.
NFL players wild. It's still fuck you forever. Like to those who do that shit. Which is the one who knocked. There's an NFL player like last year, maybe the year before, who like knocked out his
Hardy.
wife. Was it?
No, not.
He
Was it
like
Hardy?
knocked her fucking out.
God forbid.
It was fucking crazy.
Yeah,
And
that's
like
crazy.
knocked her out. Who is it? They knocked her out and then he dragged her.
In the elevator, right?
Yeah, like knocked her out in the elevator and then dragged her outside.
I remember that, but I don't
and she
remember
fucking she fucking defended him. She was like, no. Blah,
That's-
blah, blah. I'm like, sweetheart, you're in a terrible situation. Like,
You know that remember I seen that once with my boy Caleb. A guy was yelling at his girl, and my boy Caleb like got between them. And he's like, "Don't yell at a woman. Don't put your hands on her." And she hit my boy, and she's like, "Leave us alone." And I was like, "What the fuck is wrong with people?" Anyways, that was a side story.
yeah, that was a fucked up. Yeah, so I
Boys fighting demons,
learned that,
man.
and I'm like, this can't be true. And then I was like, fucking, what does they say
The
about?
man beat Daniel Cormier on cocaine. Just think about that for a second.
Yeah, I was on coke once, and I never put my hands on anybody.
Hey, yo, hey,
I was on coke once, and not a whole month, a nice little bender for a month, and I did not put my hands on nobody.
you're crazy.
Yeah,
Plus, you can't fight anyway, so I don't know why would you put your hands on somebody.
fuck you. The fuck you talking about?
Yeah, in your head, you got to fight 10 fights, but it's all shadow boxing. Just-
Fuck you. I could fight. I fight dirty too. I'm going now that I know about
okay.
ACL shit. I'm going for the knees, bro. I'm going sideways at the fucking knee.
Fucking
I'm
slide
snap.
tackle.
I'm just going kick the fuck up your fucking shit.
Oh,
I'm
yeah.
putting my thumb in your eye. I'm doing all
Hey,
that shit.
what? Hey, yo.
Bro. You
Do
could try to grab me, choke me. I'm putting my fucking thumb in your eye. You
Okay.
leave him blind.
No Diddy, though. No Diddy. You know that's the new term now, right?
Diddy Diddler.
No. So, you know how we always say, hey, yo, pause? The whole new term now is no Diddy.
No Diddy.
Yeah, so if you're like, oh, my
Ow.
God, you know what? Put some extra bobo balls on my tee. Be like, oh, no Diddy, though.
Some of you niggas make me sick.
That's just, dude, I like it better.
It is what it is.
I'm
So
saying?
a couple things happened. All right, let's move on. Oh, we still got hella time, but let's move on.
No, let's make it short and sweet.
We got. Bro, I did not drive across town to make it short and sweet. We're going to cover as
Yes.
much as we can. We missed last week. All right, so just go over some of the poll stuff.
Okay,
I
go
just
for
want
it.
to say thank you guys for participating in all this shit. I had to send the screenshot to myself here. So first one, from a friend of ours, what are the most important lessons you've learned in life?
You go.
You go, bro. I don't have my important lessons in life are very cynical and pessimistic. I might offend people, so
It's tough to put in words, but I would say nothing's promised tomorrow.
okay.
And then you're born alone and you die alone.
Yeah.
That's it.
Um
That's literally like the only thing I can like agree on. Like nothing is promised tomorrow. When it comes to a relationship, she's not really yours. It's just your turn, and that's like literally like the
okay.
no,
Here
but
we go.
no, but that's dude. That's honestly, come on,
Incel. No, don't say that.
Come
What?
on,
You mean
dude.
it's your turn?
it's just
First of all, you don't own human beings, whether you're the first.
no.
or
I'm
the
talking about you
only.
being there with your partner. Is like they're not really gonna be yours. Like they're just your turn right now because they can leave any moment.
What if they don't?
They always do.
They always. You mean they always do?
They can die.
Oh my god. Here we go.
No, but nothing. I think I would say the first one. Nothing is promised. tomorrow.
Promised.
Nothing
I
is
think one of the
promised.
most important life lessons I've learned is clench before you climax. I'm kidding. I'm kidding.
No Diddy. No Diddy though. No Diddy.
I'm kidding. No, one of the most important lessons I've learned is you have to stay humble. You have to stay humble.
Yeah.
Because humility really makes a big difference, like in how people treat you in the future. I'm not always humble. There's certain shit I will just like, especially if I don't like you, I'm gonna
Yeah.
brag about certain shit, like just especially if it pisses you off. But for the most part, like when it comes to like work achievements, because I went from having a good job, working my way up to a career, and I could have bragged, and I could have been a scumbag, and I could have been a shitty boss. And then now look, now I'm laid off, unemployed, whatever. Now I have no job, trying to make it through.
Yeah.
And people could have been like happy for my downfall. And I'm very grateful like that people were not happy for my downfall. People
Yeah.
I previously worked with, like it's not even just maintaining good business relationships. I'm just saying like stay humble in general in life.
Because you just don't know what happens.
Yeah, you
Nothing's promised
just
tomorrow.
don't know. Like
Dude, I
and
say
I
that.
try to stay genuinely humble because nobody was like laughing at me like, oh my God, ha ha ha, he lost his job. Like people who I know at one point didn't like me were still like, let me try to help. What's going on? All
Yeah.
that shit. So stay humble in life, guys.
That I had to
Because
deal.
your up could be down tomorrow.
Dude, I had to deal with that in my last job, and I fucking hated the people. Like we're talking about grown ass
Yep.
people. Somebody gets let go, and they have a thing like, oh, well, he just got promoted to a customer, and I'm like, you can be there tomorrow. So I don't know. I don't like why the fuck you think this is funny. Like that's somebody's husband. That's somebody's father. You know what I'm saying? Like he probably had like all this shit, and like you think it's funny? Like
Yeah.
that shit is crazy to me.
First of all, I don't know how these people make money driving Uber as like a living because, bro, shit is like fucked.
They
You would
gotta
have
struggle,
no
bro.
life.
They gotta do it.
All right, another one. Person A asked, what are the relevant political offices up for re-election this year, in AZ or outside? So, first of all, I'm not a political analyst. I'm not going to sit here, but I will say...
Well, looking for you, I am. Just kidding.
No, ignore him. You don't know. You don't know up from down. But I will say...
You don't know from up and down.
yeah. Americans really think... Yeah, you don't know up from down, bro. Americans, we really think...
That was a good one. That was a good one. That was a good one.
But don't actually focus on who the president is because the president don't do shit. All right. Focus on your local officials. Focus on the House seats in your area and the Senate seats in your area up for re-election. Whether you're Republican or Democrat, that's really should be your focus. Because without them, your president can't do shit.
I'll tell you this: if you want to get into politics, and you want to see some facts, go Google who AIPAC is, and fuck anybody that's in AIPAC.
What's AIPAC?
AIPAC is the one that are running the fucking U.S. government. Okay, all these fucking Zionist motherfuckers. Okay, that's what AIPAC is. It's all about we'll pay you this much. You know what's crazy about AIPAC though? That when they have Congress under their fucking balls, you would think that they're paying them $1 million a year, or whatever.
It's like it's pathetic amounts. Like
50K,
people be selling
89K,
people be selling their soul for
100K,
nothing.
and I'm like, and all this shit just to support AIPAC, and AIPAC is the relations between U.S. and Israel. Fuck both of them.
Not gonna lie,
And now, if your local congressman, whatever, are getting donations from APAC, they're fucked. Don't vote for them. I'm telling you right now. They're finally getting exposed. When I learned about APAC 6 years ago, I thought it was gonna be like a conspiracy. No, they're out in the open. They don't give a fuck. You know what I'm saying? So if you want to get into politics, learn that, and hopefully one day they demolish APAC.
Yeah. Not gonna lie, 50K sell my soul right now is looking real tasty. When you behind on bills and shit, there's no excuse for you guys because they have money and shit.
In my head, I'm like, okay, I get it. Like they're being Zionist supporters and they're fucking promoting all this shit for Israel. And I'm like, okay, maybe they're paying them millions. And then all the public records came out, and it's like 80K, 90K. I'm like, what the fuck?
I'm sorry.
How the fuck can you be this fucking like so like a bum?
It don't make sense.
Yeah. So, anyways, fuck them.
If you want to buy my soul, it could be a nice meal at Five Guys
or
and my
Klondike
mortgage
bar.
payment for a month. There you go.
Klondike bar.
All right. Your boy got skills. So
By
give
the
me a
way,
call.
too, this election year is gonna be fucking dumb because it's like the less of two evils. And I do think Trump is gonna win by
I think
massive. No, it's gonna be all red.
I think he will.
I'll be surprised if there's any states that are gonna be blue this year.
Nobody's gonna win for Biden.
Nobody.
I'm sorry.
Bro, he probably still thinks it's 2016. He's like, where's Obama at?
Where's your boy at?
Yeah. He's like,
All right. Somebody asked a question. Me and you.
Okay.
No.
What?
There's no me and you, sir. There's no me.
What? About what?
About me and this person. They asked like, oh, talk about me. I'm like, I'm not talking about.
We're talking
this.
about you and the other person.
It's not going down. Get that out of your system.
Oh, the person that asked the question.
Yeah, this guy
The question
asked.
mark.
The guy asked like me and you. He wants like there's no me and you. I don't know what the fuck you talking about.
You just said that you'll sell your soul for Five Guys.
Not for free.
Okay.
Shit. I said
Same.
Five Guys and a mortgage payment, not for free.
That's right. A mortgage payment, which is $6,000.
No.
Dude,
Mortgage
I'm
payment.
trying to up the price for you. I'm
It's
trying to pimp
not-
you out.
It's
here.
$3,000.
I'm trying to pump you out right here.
Yeah.
Fucking A. I was trying to say 6 because I get half.
Somebody asked us to talk about Palestine. We've been talked about Palestine. Go back to
And I was
previous
still talking about
episodes.
Palestine
Go to
until I
episode
fucking die.
29, 30, 31. We've been
Till I
talking.
die.
We've
Free
been talked about
Palestine
it.
till I die.
This person said, which is better, cut or uncut?
Cut or uncut what?
Take a deep guess.
Like if she likes her pussy shaved or not?
No. Cut or uncut? Meat. مطهر ولا مطهر؟
That's a gay question. I'm not gay. So that's a gay question. So I'm not in the community, but y'all do what y'all need to.
Yeah.
That's why I didn't understand.
Which
the
is
question.
better? I don't know. It's a
I
preference.
thought that's the word they use. They're not using like circumstance or.
Nobody has
I
time
say
to
circumstance. See, I don't even fucking know.
You're so fucking.
I'm so straight. That's what it is.
Better cut or uncut? I don't know. It's just it is what it is.
You got that? You got that question as in a DM?
No, it's in the poll. They put it in the poll. I see this person's name.
Like a grown ass person.
Yeah, somebody. So they followed it up with when you can see their religion through their pants, and I'm like, basically,
What kind of language are they fucking talking? Are they talking fucking Shakespeare
basically,
over here?
basically saying like, oh, if
Yeah.
you're circumcised, you're either Muslim or Jewish. If you're not circumcised, you could be anything else.
What a fucking weirdo. That's the fucking weirdo. Are you
That's
sure
a
that's not
weird
Dan
question.
Schneider on your
That's
DMs?
not Dan Schneider. I'm not
Okay.
friends with him.
Okay, just wondered.
But no, so those are the weird questions. Somebody said, when are we hanging out again? When I get a job. So if you're going to send me some job offers, let me know.
Mm-hmm.
But I appreciate you guys, even though it's weird questions.
Yeah, that's probably the weirdest fucking question I've ever seen in my life.
Yeah. I had actually my own poll today on my private Instagram story.
Mm-hmm.
And I asked, I saw a meme about like OnlyFans.
Okay.
And your boy's getting desperate. So there's a meme about OnlyFans, and I asked like, yo, if I made an OnlyFans, who would subscribe, who
Okay.
wouldn't, and who wants to
And
record?
what are the data that you got?
Hmm?
What's the data that you got?
People want to bang. People want to record.
Okay.
Only like 2 people were like, nah, not for me. And then it was hella yes. And mostly, convincingly mostly, people were like, let's bang.
Out of 1 to 100%, how close are you?
To what? Starting an OnlyFans?
Yeah.
I'm at like 75.
What the fuck, bro? Are you crazy?
I'm at 75%.
That's
Oh, yeah, and
fucking-
when I do, you guys will never know.
That's haram.
You guys will never know. I don't think it's haram. I don't think it's haram to play with yourself on camera. I need a chef's permission for
first
that.
of all, okay, that's crazy.
don't
My
think-
thing is like, because like I had clientele
Is
that,
it haram to play with yourself in general?
bro.
Because
Bro,
there's no
dude,
way
I'm
you can
not
tell
even-
me
bro. I'm
no
not,
man has not touched himself their
Son.
entire life.
son,
That's
don't,
not gonna
I
happen.
don't even want to know.
I don't care who you
I don't
are.
even want to know if another man does this.
I
shit.
don't care who you are. There's no man on God's green earth has not played with himself. You talking about, oh, it's haram to do that. I don't care who the fuck you are. That's the one sin you are taking on a weekly basis, okay? You're running that shit 3 times a week
Weekly?
at minimum.
You gotta pump those numbers up, baby.
Bro, I mean, like, if you're trying to hold back as much as
Yeah.
possible, you're at least in the week you're running it 3 times
That's crazy.
until you're like 40 and you could drop it down to 2. You
Son,
know,
3 for breakfast.
bro, I'm on a daily thing, bro. What the fuck?
No, so I went back to with the OnlyFans thing. I had clients in my old job who are OnlyFans model, and some of them did make money. But then the ones that don't make money, I'm like, then why you keep doing it when you're barely making like $100 a month? I'm just like,
Bro, we're not making shit and we still keep coming here.
huh?
We're not making shit.
Yeah,
and we still
but like
keep
you're
coming here.
exposing your whole body. We're not really being sluts right now. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
I have a private snap that I've been doing that shit for free forever. I'm like, I might as well
That's
cut that shit.
that's crazy.
I might as well cut that shit off. Like,
No Diddy though.
You bitches have been getting
No Diddy though.
no Diddy though.
No Diddy though.
Hey, I'm not fondling people who don't want it. I'm not
Now,
fondling other people
wee-
either. You know, it is all consensual. So, all right, I was looking through them, my assholes, and they are so fucking
Bro, you know how
long.
bad that is? Imagine if like you went through so much and you're at your downfall and you're like, you know what, fuck, I'm gonna start an OnlyFans, and you make the best content on OnlyFans and you barely make $100. That just tells you how fucking ugly you gotta be.
Or just marketing, like the
No, how the fuck are you marketing it? It's OnlyFans. It should just automatically it should be easy to sell.
I had to Google, is it haram to masturbate? Like, I had to Google that shit.
It is.
For both for men and women, it's haram
Yeah, it
and
is.
based on evidence from the Quran and Sunnah. Bro, I'm sorry. There's just no
is.
way.
No, it's haram, but you're saying, but also as humans, you're saying that it's no way. But the thing is, like,
Ain't
it
no
does
way.
it does mess up with your. They're saying something like this big ass words. It does fuck up with your brain. Like,
What?
yes, that's what they're saying.
Bro, it's actually harmful for you. You have to let it out. Your balls will like turn.
That's
will
why
get
you're supposed to
fucked
get
up.
married and have a wife and have kids.
Run that shit early. Like,
Yes.
oh, I'm so,
Bro,
bro.
back in the day, they were getting married and having kids
Bro,
at 15.
People hit puberty. People like boys and girls can hit puberty as early as like 10.
Oh yeah, but I'm telling you, back in the day,
I know, back in the. What about now?
now
What
they're
about
just
now, nigga? What am I supposed to do now?
Now
I'm
they-
supposed to go from 10 to 15. My ball's gonna fall off. If I don't touch myself all year, my ball's gonna fall off.
I don't know what to
Now
tell you, dog.
nobody having kids.
I have don't know what to tell you.
I'm sorry. That's bullshit. That's fucked up. It's shit like this that made me question everything. Like, bro, it's medically not safe for you to not
'Cause
rub one out.
You're a science guy.
It's okay. We Google it right now. Is it
Is it healthy?
is?
Is it healthy for the human body
Let me
To-
Google this.
to do the bum bum? Bro, during Ramadan, we're having this conversation.
We're having a religion conversation in Ramadan.
You couldn't wait till I have like some energy so I can give you some facts.
So yes, masturbation is healthy for and normal for most men. In fact, some studies suggest that the frequent ejaculation
It
may have
prevents
health
cancer.
benefits, including lower risk of prostate cancer,
Yep.
improved
I just
sperm
said it.
quality, and better sleep.
I just said it. You know why I said it? You know why I know this shit? Do you know why I know this shit, Kareem? Because I Googled it myself.
Oh my god. So why were you arguing with me?
I know because I already know what the fuck it is.
So is it harmful for men not to masturbate? While there are no immediate health risks to not masturbating, research shows that masturbation has healthy benefits, all that stuff.
Can you imagine if Google goes, there's no
Increased testosterone if you run it, improve spell quality,
wait,
energy
increase
levels.
testosterone if you don't?
If you do,
If you do or you don't?
you do.
That's a lie.
It says increased testosterone if you do,
That's a
improved
lie.
sperm quality and quantity, energy levels, improved sweep, enhanced sexual
Hell
activity, like better
I don't believe
focus,
that.
better concentration.
I
Bro,
don't
when you're
believe-
not thinking about, when you're not thinking about pussy and dick all day, like you got to rub one out. You know what I mean? Imagine not touching yourself for a week and just you're in training, you train, and they're all wearing like outfits and
There's
shit,
no way.
bouncing
There's no
around,
way.
swinging and shit. You would lose your mind.
No, there's no way.
I'm sorry, bro. God is cruel sometimes. What
No,
the fuck?
No. Everything's for a reason.
That's fucked up. Nah. They setting us up to fail.
Yeah.
They setting us up to fail.
Imagine when you type in Google's like, is it okay not to masturbate? And he's like, yeah, but what a fucking worse way to live. It just tells
Oh
you.
my god.
Oh, dude.
All right. Let's do a couple of these fucking stories.
Yep.
So this guy put, and I just want to show you what it looks like. Crazy. The story I read it.
That's on Amazon.
That's on Amazon. So he says, this is a giant fist-shaped dildo, by the way. It's like fist-shaped dildo. He says, I'm an open-minded, sort of freaky guy, and I respect that my wife has that side too, but fam, I've got a problem. Searching through my wife's Amazon purchases, I noticed typical sex toys, but it graduated to silicone clenched fist/arm, a bowling pin, a lubricant, and a silicone realistic foot. She purchased these things, but I haven't found them in her usual sex toy hiding spot. Should I confront her about these toys? I've been afraid to sleep with her because I think she may bust out one of these things and attack my virgin hole.
Oh no.
What the fuck?
You married a fucking weirdo. That's what you
Bro,
married.
it's a giant silicone fist.
What
like,
the fuck, bro?
Bro, it's got the gym veins too. They went for detail. But the fact that he was like, I'm afraid to sleep with her, she's gonna attack.
Like,
You're a grown man, bro. You can't defend yourself against your wife. Also, she's not gonna rape you, bro. That's weird.
oh my god, bro, dude,
Who
just you finding that out and she's hiding it from you, just like,
Oh, she's not high. They share an Amazon account.
I know, but she's hiding it because you couldn't say this, you couldn't find it in the.
First of all, I need to change the password to my Amazon account because recently I've bought some freaky things. Actually, once we finish with this, I'm gonna tell you. It's
Fuck
fucked
no,
up.
no,
I'm
hell
gonna
no,
I'm
hell
gonna
no.
tell you. I'm not gonna tell you what I bought, but there was a funny story where I almost got in like a lot of trouble on Saturday.
Because you arrived and you're fucking.
No,
roommate was-
nothing like that. Nothing like that.
Fuck no, dude.
So
I just honestly, just at this moment, I found out that you can actually buy shit like this on Amazon,
really,
and I'm
bro, you
surprised
can buy
that.
anything on Amazon.
I'm
You can buy
not
people on
surprised that-
Amazon. I'm not surprised.
What is it?
You could probably buy people on Amazon
No,
in some
don't say
countries.
that.
In some countries,
No, God forbid, bro. That's
tell me
sex trafficking.
Amazon Indonesia. I'm
That's sex
sure.
trafficking right there, dog.
Amazon Indonesia. I'm sure. Amazon Russia. Mail order brides.
Oh my god, Ukraine, No, I'm just
Bro.
kidding.
Bro, mail order brides have always been a thing. I wouldn't be surprised if
What
like
the
some sketchy
fuck,
Amazon
dude?
subsidiary or some
What
shit.
the fuck is going on?
Right?
I'm born in the wrong generation. Put me in the generation when they fought in World War II.
Oh, that's fucked up. Oh, some of these are fucking sad. I can't read this.
Nah,
I'm sorry. I can't do this. Oh, when I was 9, I told my mom her new boyfriend sexually assaulted me. No, we're not
You
reading
said this like a long time ago.
No, this is a different brand new one.
Oh my god, what the fuck, dude?
Yeah,
Why would you
yeah.
even bring that up?
I just
Why would
read
you
the
even
first
bring that up?
sentence. This is too depressing.
I'll
You know,
talk.
I'ma pray for
Let's
you.
talk about this. So I know I'm slowly becoming a fan of her. I had nothing against her, but I'm slowly becoming a fan of her. Candace Owens.
Really?
Yes.
Bro,
Um,
Candace always been
she just
scummy.
released. She just recently got released from the Daily Wire.
She's always hated
And
Muslims.
you know why though?
Because her and
Yes,
Ben,
but she talked about it. She
her
talked.
and Ben beefed.
She talked about it, and she was realizing, like, and she took it, but she's like, yeah, I was wrong or whatever the stuff I said, and she's realizing, and then as soon as she started becoming slowly, she started talking about pro-Palestine. Ben Shapiro took her out. Now this is the thing about people. This is the thing about Daily Wire, Ben Shapiro. The whole thing, like, oh, you can't be canceled, you can't be this, like that.
But he tries to cancel somebody.
You just canceled her for the same shit that people try to cancel you for. So you're a fucking hypocrite. You fucking nerd. You fucking fugazi motherfucker. And honestly, this is what I hope for her. I hope that Elon Musk gives her a contract with X so she can have her own show on Twitter or X, where we're going to call it. And then, she takes off because Candace Owens is, honestly, she's on this whole new role and I love it. And
So
I'm
you like
supporting it.
Candace Owens for her new shit that she's putting out?
Yes.
Okay. I will.
And people
give you
change,
that.
man. People change.
I'll give you that.
People change.
I'll give you that. But I will be
But
watching.
fuck Daily Wire and fuck Ben Shapiro.
You and I talked about this. There's many episodes ago. There's no such thing as cancel culture. It's
Yeah.
a phrase that's basically propaganda for when people get canceled for things that
Yeah.
when your favorite gets canceled and you're trying to when you what's the word, when you anthropomorphize something and you give it basically life, you make it human and stuff, and you call it like, oh, cancel culture and stuff like that. It doesn't exist. People have always been fired, let go, nobody stops watch for stuff that you don't like, but now you've given it a phrase and now people are like, oh no, cancel culture is dangerous. Cancel culture has always existed from
Yeah.
day fucking one. You tell me from day one, you do something that somebody doesn't like and you get fired from it, or you do something like society doesn't like and you get let go from, and like now people don't want to fuck with you no more. It's always been going around, but
now
you
he's
know,
just. But the
now
thing
it's just
is,
marketing at this point.
But the thing is, like, I don't even know why he still even has like a fan base, because, like, bro, like, when you do shit like this about everything that you stand against, and now you're up on that side, it's like You're just the biggest hypocrite. Yeah, Ben Shapiro. Like
Ben
the whole
Shapiro's-
thing's like you on Daily Wire. You can say whatever you want. You cannot
you
get
can't.
canceled. You will never be silent. Especially let's say not even canceled. Be silenced. And as soon as you start exposing you guys, what the fuck you guys been hiding this whole time, and all the lies that you guys been saying, all of a sudden it's like, oh, we have to separate between her. No, dude, you're realizing that she's becoming much bigger than you, bigger than the whole Daily Wire. And all of a sudden, she's becoming a pro-Palestinian, and you're like, "Fuck no, we gotta disagree
Ben
with this."
Shapiro's fan base have always been creepy little incels.
Yeah, they're weird.
Yeah. Same with Liver King.
And if you notice with Ben Shapiro, he only debates college kids. But when it comes to like another person who actually debates, he gets fucking murked all the
Yep.
time, all the fucking time.
you're gonna
Well,
hate-
actually,
you're
that's what it
gonna-
goes. Well,
He
actually,
does
if
sound
he,
like that.
the fucking goofy.
You know who also has a little creepy little incel fan base? Your boy Andrew Tate.
Okay, first of all, we're not talking about my boy Andrew Tate. That's my
He's
Muslim brother.
got a
That's
creepy
my
little
Muslim brother right
incel
there.
fan base. I saw him.
No, he doesn't.
You're one basement studio away from being one of them.
Nope.
Now
That
you're
is my Muslim
The
brother.
day you start, shut the fuck
I'm
up.
not gonna let you disrespect my Muslim brother Andrew Tate.
Nah, fuck that. I don't care what religion you are. You can get fuck you from me. That doesn't mean shit to me. I'm sorry.
It's because it's not an alpha.
Oh, shut the fuck up. No, you can be any fucking religion and still get a fuck you from me. Just because you could be religion, you could
Religion
be
has
Sudanese, like all the
religion
things
has nothing. Or I think it's the person's character.
But some people literally like, oh, if you're saying, and you know what? I'm sorry, Muslims do this more than Christians.
What?
They will ride for you if you're Muslim till the end,
Because you're
Way more than
it's
Christians
the
do.
brotherhood,
bro. But sometimes it's for bullshit.
huh?
They will ride. They
Nah.
will ride with bullshit.
You wouldn't
people
know, you're
through
not in the brotherhood.
fucking end. I don't give a shit. Come fight me. I don't give a shit. If I wanted fairy tales and stories, I'd sign up for
Oh,
Disney
get the
Plus
fuck
again.
out of here.
Get the fuck out of here.
Bozo.
Get the fuck out of here,
Bozo.
bro. No, I can't. I don't care if he's a fucking Muslim, bro. He's still scummy. He's still scummy. He says dumb shit sometimes. And it's same with him, the fresh and fit niggas. Some people, like, there's Sudani people who love
the fresh and fit guys.
But wait.
I'll tell you what the fresh and fit guys.
Let me
They
finish my
do set
point.
up. They bring the dumbest girls.
Yeah, on purpose.
100%. Yeah,
It's the same thing
Yeah.
with the fresh and fit guys. Like, they're a bunch of Sudanese people who are just like, oh my god,
Only
you know,
the major one.
Sudani. Yeah,
Only
just the
one.
main
Yeah,
one,
yeah.
right? And then the other one, I told you, the little dark skin one is the side chick of the show. So
That's funny that you brought him up because that's where he was the ex-agent,
yeah, he was the
the one that
FBI
came
agent.
out
Yeah.
and talked about the whole P. Diddy situation.
Yeah, but I was like, bro, okay, well, creepy little incels, whatever.
I can't watch Fresh and Fit because it's like I'm like these.
There's
are
nothing
dumbest-
interesting. It's just
it's
him
like, these are dumbest-
arguing with chicks and like
From the
you
street.
know, just random bitches from the street. It's
Yeah.
the same thing with Kevin Gates, like the African American, not Kevin Gates.
I was about to say
no. Well, first of
Dr.
all,
Umar.
not Dr. Umar.
No snow bunnies.
Was it Peter Samuels? I don't. Who's the fucking one who died last year? Like he took.
Talking about the one that was calling people fat and shit.
He was like, you don't deserve anything. You know what I mean? Like, you don't deserve nothing. He's like, oh, are you an alpha? Are you a male to society? Do you have money? Do you have a big dick? Then you don't deserve shit. Like, he would just bring people on live and cuss them out. I'm pretty sure it's Peter Samuels. Maybe.
Are we talking about the same guy? The one that used to always wear a suit.
And glasses?
Yeah, but he was never talking about alpha though. He never was not talking about that. He would go on live with girls and he'd be like, if he's gonna say his name. I'm gonna.
I forgot his name, bro. I can't fucking find it. Oh my god, it's at the tip of my fucking. He's like, he died. But you know what I mean? He's always like, the African American
it's funny,
community loved him because like, oh, black kings
no,
and
because,
all that shit.
No,
I'm like,
it's
shut the
because,
fuck
also
up.
it's because like the comedy. Like my favorite one is he was interviewing. He was on Instagram Live, and the guy's like, you can't see it. The guy's not having his camera on, right? So he's like, okay, tell me
Bro.
about yourself. He's like, tell me why you're single. He goes, I don't get it. He's like, I'm 5'8", and he goes, okay. He's like, how much do you weigh? And he goes, 2. And he goes, 2 what? Huh? 2 what? Oh, so you a fat fuck?
No, at 5'8", bro.
Yeah, that
it's
shit had me
ridiculous.
crying. And then the
Yeah.
other one was with the girl. She's asking like why she's not married. I think she's like 30 or 40. And he goes, okay. He's like, how many kids do you have? She's like, I have 2. And she's like, yeah, but next relationship, I'm not gonna sleep with him till he puts a ring on it. And he was like, for what? You would have gave it up for free. He's like, ain't nobody wanted a used car. Everybody wants to get a new car.
Oh, they say that shit.
Yo, that shit had me weak.
It's just like, why do you agree to come on the show?
Yeah,
I don't get it. Like,
because
you
they
must-
think they can get him. That's the
I
thing.
think they must pay him on the side.
No.
Like they must. There's no way you
Because
can watch
it's
the
ego.
show
It's
multiple
ego.
times.
Imagine somebody going on live, saying things,
Bro,
and then you can like you'll get it disrespected because it might it fits the shoe, and you're just
If
like,
the
nah,
shoe
motherfucker.
fits, yeah.
Yeah, if the shoe fits. Sorry, my English second language. And then like you go on live and you're like, no, I'm gonna prove you fucking wrong. I'm gonna prove you wrong, and you just get more clown
But
on
you
because it's
know,
like,
they just let random niggas come and prove you wrong.
yo,
and
when he
I'm
called
like,
that dude fat fuck, I had me crying.
like,
He goes, I'm 2. He's like, 2 what? Uh-oh.
do what?
Oh,
Two
oh, so
what?
you're a fat fuck.
Nah. But no, it's crazy. Like all these, like this is why I hate. This is why I hate motivational speaking.
Yeah,
and all
motivational
that
speaking
shit.
is
Like,
dead. Is
don't
dead.
come tell me how to live my life through your experiences. You don't fucking know me.
The worst ones are the sales ones. They'd be like, "I'm making this much with real estate, and I'm going to show you how. I'm coming to your city." And I'm like, "That's how he's making money, by coming to your city. If he's making so much money in real estate, he would not be fucking doing tours. He'd be selling more real estate."
Exactly.
That's what I'm saying. Like the dumbest thing.
Honestly, marketing wise, the tours could get you more people, more real estate clients, because they'll be like, "Oh, look how well he's doing.
But
Let's get
the
him to sell more
majority
people."
income that's getting in consistently is from the tours. So these people are buying $100 workshops to tell you shit information that's already on fucking online.
Bro, Google is free. If you want something, go find it.
Yeah, Google Google University.
Is that a
If you-
thing?
Yeah, you can want to learn something, you can find it.
Yeah.
All right, you guys. Anything else?
I still want to remember Homeboy's name, but I'm
Fuck
not
it.
going to. Oh wait, please let me tell you the story.
Oh,
I
my
fucked up so bad on Saturday. So Saturday we were at like a party with my teammates, all that sort of stuff.
Uh-huh.
My outfit was questionable.
Okay.
I accidentally for like 30 seconds, maybe a minute even,
Yeah.
posted it to my regular story on Instagram.
Mhm.
A friend of mine from Sudan, or she's in Bahrain now, I think,
Yeah.
messaged me. She was like, "Kareem, what the fuck,
Yeah.
bro?" I deleted it, switched it over, still reposted it, switched it over, and then I already told her this, so I don't care. I deleted her thread, our conversation thread. I was so embarrassed, could not look at her name after like telling me. And I'm sure more people saw, but I was like, I had to delete this.
That was your story?
Your boy was in a leotard.
That was your story?
Yeah, that was it. And I was just like,
I'm gonna try to look for the fuck that I give.
you know what? I'm gonna wear the outfit now to Aladdin. That's it. I'm gonna come to hookah
Yeah, dude, you're not
wearing
gonna-
that outfit.
If you think that you can wear it, it's a free country here.
they're not gonna let me.
But if you think that you're gonna be let in or sit around the fucking area, you're fucking crazy.
I would just come there and be like, "Come on, bro, let's play hand."
Nope.
Just a leg spread.
All of a sudden, you're gonna see the fucking charcoal.
The coal's gonna fall on my fucking
Yeah.
naked laps.
It's funny because I still laugh that you left your argila there.
Why? I left it there for a while.
It's just the funniest shit to me because every time I see it, I'm like,
Nobody's.
why the fuck is it here?
I come once a month now.
I know.
It is what it is.
All right,
But-
you guys. We appreciate you for everybody listening. Thanks for everybody that's been sharing the TikToks. I've been seeing people saving them as well.
Yeah,
That's
nice.
awesome. That's kind of dope. We appreciate you guys. We're still gonna keep doing this.
Guys, please like, subscribe,
Yep, like, subscribe.
follow, leave a comment, anything. Like all that interaction makes a world of difference on YouTube.
Also, when the episode gets released, it will be Eid. So Eid Mubarak to all my brothers and
When
sisters.
is it?
Eid is on Wednesday.
I'm releasing the episode tomorrow.
That's fine, but you know what? It will be Eid by the time some people watch this.
So yeah, Eid Mubarak.
And then I'll have more
send some
energy.
Eid money, guys.
Yeah, I'll have more energy, and then also too playoffs is around the coming up. So
Is it next week or the week after?
I
I think play-in starts next week.
play. So you guys are gonna see more of our episodes of being more sport again, just like how we started. So we're gonna have a lot of more information, more fun.
I'm just depressed about Lakers. I don't want to talk about sports. They're
Yeah.
not doing anything interesting. Anthony Davis has been balling out.
Fuck him. I've been just talking shit, dude.
Yeah, you just
But
been
we
cussing people out.
appreciate you guys. Thank you guys so much for listening. And once again, my name is Assam.
Kareem, have a great day.
Bless.